Ooh. The accountant has cabin fever risk, mostly because he made this thing and threw that over his body. He's got a warmth bonus of 27 degrees now. No activated feats or anything like that. He's just doing his thing. What was I doing though? I was in the basement. I think I might have been making arrows or something. I don't know. He does stuff. Anyhow, the point of me tuning in with him. Now this is... So this looks like we got 113 in Mystery Lake. 21 on the Winding River, the connector. 26 in Pleasant Valley that I found, and 126 in Pleasant Valley, and 126 in Timberwolf Mountain. Now I'm not sure if I've gotten everything, because there's a little piece of the river, and I think it'll have a couple more cattails on it, so I can't leave Pleasant Valley yet with the accountants. We do have a bit of wood. We're not exactly traveling light, but, you know, I've got a lot of cattails on me, a lot of stalks, a lot of water. Pretty full complement of tools going on here. I don't want to set it down because he's traveling so much. So that's why also I am carrying an extra couple of arrow shafts with me. Because while I've been keeping up on my arrow stewardship, you know, very rarely do I wreck things. I get most of my arrows back. So he's managed to get to 5 on his archery, a little bit on his rifle. Ice fishing, it's 3, but he hasn't really... most of the ice fishing I did was on Timberwolf Mountain. Most of this is books, you know. Mending, that's kind of... He's fixed these a lot. So, the reason I want to go up to this place... Oh. Let's crouch, just in case. But let's get out here and have a look. So the bearskin coat is actually just from... Oh. Well, there's far less food than I thought I was going to get. But the bearskin coat he's wearing is Timberwolf Mountain bear. It's not Pleasant Valley bear. That's still up there. In the old tower over there. Right there. As soon as you look at it, you can't see it. Wow. Love the idea that the sky is so clear you can make out what looks like to be galaxies. Well, I wish I had a pair of binoculars because that would help in my search for cattails, because actually... Well, now that the lights are on, I'm not that worried. Well, this is nice. So you can come out here, have a fire, and in theory, if there's an aurora, the lights will protect you. That is wonderful. Yeah. Easy. I wanted, yeah. That move can get you killed, I guess. Get a little stuck there. Okay. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? That. Okay, stop that. I had the risk of cabin fever. So what I wanted to do is come on out here. I know it doesn't get put out with the fire barrel, but I also like being invisible then. Especially during an aurora. Some invisibility doesn't hurt. Hey, that wind went away. I think as soon as it saw me with a fire striker and it's in my hand, it's like, oh! Started singing the happy birthday song, and it's like, quick, get his fire. Because the wind does blow through these openings. Like you'll set your fire up there and it'll just blow through there. All right. You can have 2. So, what I'm going to do, basically, or not basically, actually, I'm going to make water and hang out here in the cold. Just for no other reason than to get the time to pass. And for me to get a little bit just work on that cabin fever a bit, because it is actually increasing. And it'll do that when you go back inside. It'll flip and actually start to decrease. And it's a sort of metric that confuses a lot of people. But for me, it just kind of makes sense. I don't know. I instantly got it. I was like, oh, okay. I'm losing cabin fever risk inside because the time balance is shifting in the favor of outside. And I've gone outside, and then that's why I stopped panicking when I go outside and stand by a fire and it goes up 3%. It's like, ooh, that's not good, but it probably actually started going up. It might not go up at all actually when you're outside. I forgot that little porch over there. It's not. It's a zone you can get cabin fever in. It just adds to it. Anyway, enough prattling on. What I'm going to do is hang out here, like I said, for a couple hours. Get that under control. A little bit, maybe. And then I'll see you when I get up to because the little tiny bit of water I want to check for cattails is at the fishing hut. And if I remember correctly, and I do remember correctly, it's not like this is a figment of my imagination or anything.
Too heavy.
There is a moose up there. Still -1. I wonder if you lose the bonus when you get close to a fire. from a torch, but not from the lantern. Yeah, see, you still get the bonus from the lantern, but if you pull out an extra torch next to a fire, it doesn't count. So, yay, long dark science. There we go. All right, anyway, enough of that. I'll see you when we get up to the fishing hut, actually, as opposed to just me going on. Yeah, I should be able to get enough sleep and everything that will be the nice part of the day. So,
I need to
all right,
drop some.
we'll see you up at the old. I thought that was a bear for a second, and my heart kind of did a little bit of a wobble. All right, anyway, I will see you up at the fishing hut. Besides, you could probably use a bass or two to tide them over. No, don't do that. Just eat that. Okay, it just occurred to me that people might not know a way up to the fishing hut from the farm. Oh yeah, even with 27 degrees warmth coverage, I'm still getting cold at a pretty good clip too. So it occurred to me that you might not know how to get there from here. So usually it involves a wolf. I got chased by a wolf pretty much halfway to the fishing hut. But the moose, it scared him off. Anyway, I would really like to get a moose hide satchel. It would go really well with my well-fed bonus. Moose steak would also really go well with my well-fed bonus. That would be a match made in heaven. Have I actually checked this car? No. You'll find that I do a lot of things like not search for stuff, or like I'll leave like vast areas of the dam unchecked. Because basically, for me, there's not one article that's gonna save my game. Because when I mess up, I do like Titanic and like wipe out as many bulkheads as possible. So that way there's no chance of recovery. Just break out the orchestra. We're going down.
Can't feel my
But,
hands.
yeah, so usually I find one thing can't save me. Maybe hacksaw or heavy hammer for tops and tools, right? But, well, I hear his entourage, but I don't see the man. Where are you?
Goddamn
Look,
freezing.
yeah. Oh, well, if I get too close, you'll let me know. Is that the stick? No, that's not the stick. Cool, we'll take it up the hill with us. I'm curious as to how the wind knew I wanted to go this direction. I guess it was like, look at him. Well, he is trying to walk. He did say something about the fishing hut. I meant Skeeter's Ridge. Actually, I find a headwind like this just blowing right into your face. Well, it's nice as the hill actually provides some cover. But this headwind deal, it helps if you've got to transport meat somewhere. You can get a little, you can get a little further along without attracting predators to your front. See, that's where I usually run into problems, is I'm walking towards something, I can't see him on the other side, and then he tears into me. Right? So there's that. So they're not coming at you head on, which is the direction you're usually traveling. I mean, you can walk backwards in this game. I wouldn't recommend you do it very often, but... See, up over here is the fishing hut, and usually there's a wolf that's accosted me by now. So this was kind of gentle, you know? I liked it. It wasn't nearly as hostile as usual. Now, I wanted to just do a quick intro. So there you are. You don't really want to see this limb and stuff. Just... It's... I don't know. I don't trust that area. Not for wolves, just for standing. Because I've gotten sucked into the ice here before. It was a while ago, and they said they fixed it, but I know it's kind of one of those. It did it in like 25 places, and they got 23 of them. Which, I mean, come on, when you're doing a history question or a history test or whatever like that back in the day, 23 out of 25 was something to be happy about. So occasionally you do get sucked through the ice, and when that happens, you just have to regrettably eat a little bit of the time you've invested, and so I just have to check up here by this other waterfall. And if there are no cattails, then I have gotten all the bloody cattails on Pleasant Valley. And let me tell you, it was such a great experience that I actually had to go and live on Timberwolf Mountain for, well, long enough to make a bearskin coat. Yeah, Pleasant Valley was so awesome that I decided to leave it for Timberwolf Mountain and do that one instead and come back to Pleasant Valley. Literally just kicked me out. Oh, wow, this is what it feels like to actually walk at normal speed. That's tense. Watch out I don't break into a drift around these corners. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I got them all, which I find it really strange that there would be 126 here and then the exact same amount in Timberwolf. To me, that doesn't seem right. That's why I'm kind of looking around for some more. Because, I know I got the ones in Timberwolf. That's how my archery got to 5. Timberwolf Mountain. A lot of shooting going on over there. Alright, so I got them. Got them all. I went all the way around this entire river system. Everywhere there was... I went to that little boggy area by the barn. And it's Pleasant Valley. And I have had more than enough of Pleasant Valley. Like I said, so much so, this place kicked me out. I couldn't stay here. Well, it was a weird kind of set of circumstances. See, that guy there, he was here, and we didn't get into it exactly. But I did shoot at him a lot. And I took a lot of cold damage. Oh, I could use that deer, actually. But I could really use the moose. So it would be stupid for me to shoot the deer and then shoot the moose and then have to harvest a deer and a moose. Or just, I don't know, leave a deer for the crows. Like, not really a... I think the deer would be... It's like, that's what you used me for litter? I don't know. Alright. Mag lens it is. And I'm just throwing the piece of cedar on here because I'm staying a bit.
Come on.
I gotta kill that moose because I need the satchel. The accountant needs the satchel. So then I'm gonna... So we're gonna hunt a moose. And I'm sorry I didn't think that... because I said, I'll see you up here. But I don't know, it kind of takes away from the, the traveling experience. Is kind of nice, right? You get to see somebody take a route to some place you may or may not know even exists. Yes. But yeah, the moose, the moose, the moose satchel coupled with the well fed is just. He's gonna come a little closer, so yeah. Oh. See, this is what happened last time. I started to freeze, then the weather came in. Then I started to run out of cattails.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Started to freeze. I don't know. I guess I could harvest some reishi. Do myself a favor. Let's crouch when we do this. If he wanders back and tramples me while I'm holding a mushroom, I'll feel like a dolt. Alright. I'm going to go to the cabin. A fishing hut. So yeah, I was really hoping he'd still be here. Like, really hoping. And I am very excited that he is, you know? Because that extra 5 kilograms is, it's going to be so essential now that I'm wearing this bear coat. Because having the ability to stay outside even for a little bit longer and get back and do some counting and stuff things in my pockets. Did you see a giant? Where's your cousin? I guess you'd be your cousin. Seen your giant ill-tempered cousin? Like, honestly, I don't know why you guys don't trample us once in a while. Oh, there he is. Okay, I can crouch and shoot him, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so anyway, not to be like, ta-da, look what I just did, but now is he just doing this to get close, so I get close so he can shoot me? Oh, no, you didn't. Yeah, I did. What the heck? All right. First things first. Oh, it looks like it's like I almost said something that almost probably get me potentially killed. It almost looks like, a neck move my wife might make if I just did something incredibly dumb. But my wife does not look anything like a moose. I have a dog that kind of looks like a moose, but anyhow. Safer subject. Let's cook some food. 57 minutes until ready. And do we sit here, then eat up, warm up, then eat? Or do I go and try to put a little fire down by my new giant source of food? Okay, you know, the weather, it wants to be windy. I can almost feel it. As soon as I start an outdoor fire, the birthday song will start again, and just like that. Okay, game face. Here we go. No? Okay. I'm sorry. Now I'm just being silly. Okay. Nope. Oh, it'll work with a mag lens too, I guess. Still that time of day. But we've got this torch, so I'm going to get this hide. Didn't work because the game likes to mess with you. You don't live in a world of 95 percentages. I'm sorry, buddy. It's either all or nothing. Because if it doesn't say 100%, 50% of the time, it's not going to work. But it's not like, it's like, no, I have a horrible setback. Yeah, so I'm not really looking for, a whole bunch of warmth off this. Let's holster that. I don't want to light that by. Oh, I guess I have the fire striker. That's nice. If you've got the fire striker and the lovely set of matches to go with it there, it gives you the option of not lighting a match every time you want to use your. The problem is I'm going to be stuck here overnight, so I probably going to eat a bit of damage on a limb too while I'm at it. Yeah, I hear you, bud. Exhausting. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple more sticks on here just to get it. I'm not really worried about warming up. Yeah, I might as well cook something too while I'm at it. You're all right. All right. Oh no, wrong hotkey. Wrong hotkey. Okay.
All I can think about is
Do I throw it? Because it's going to cool off as time goes on. Alright, how much time do we have on taking off the hide there? 28 minutes. Yoink! Alright, that should mean I'm real heavy now.
I can carry much more.
Oh, I'm sure you can carry much more, my friend. I'm sure of it. Now, I don't know the back 40 well enough to tell you if there's a cave back over there. But I think I should go try to find out if there is. Because if I can get a cave, that means I don't have to have a fire all night while I try to survive this situation. Can't feel your feet, but can you feel that in the old stomach there? That's great. Okay. What to do? Do I hang out here by a fire, or do I hang out by that fire? Oh, okay. Back inside here real quick. Let's not lose any extra. I don't stand out there in the cold and make my decision. We will not miss this one. So I've never one-shotted a moose before. I've shot them, and then they've charged, and I've shot them again, and they've died. That's a thing I've done. But this whole one-shotting bears and moose, it's kind of new to me. I'm not really well with the arrow. Done it with the flare for reasons I can't really explain how that works. Because it's an angle you don't think works, right? You think,
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I'll scare him away, and then it drops him. Like, you'll see when I shot that bear, I instantly hit the hotkey to get my, I instantly hit the hotkey to get my flare gun out. So because I expected fully to get charged by that animal. Hey, you guys want to drop some cedar while you're flapping around up there? That'd be great. Look at this food. Just eat more food. There we go. Do you want some? There's plenty. There's a whole moose right here. Now, I should like try to quarter the animal or something, but oh, no, no, no. Stop that. Stop that. Back, back. Drop the meat you did get. Are we there? Yes. It's just creeping up. Every time I pick up one of these pieces of raw meat, I can just feel them closing in on me. 33 minutes and 56. So I did that wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. Yep, don't jump in the fire. Just want to lay down for a bit. Yeah, I know. Don't do that. I would definitely advise against doing that. Yep, no, you can't stick it to the wall. I've tried. Okay. Couple more sticks in here. Yeah, this is why you gotta know your back 40s of places, because I don't. Now this, I think that moose meat won't burn on the other stove, but instead what I'm gonna do. How long was that? 7 minutes. Oh man, I think you do too, but I think I should actually just bite the bullet on this and feed you a cup of coffee. Because it's a lot of food, and I do want to kind of hold on to it. I want to eat all the cattails, because I've been doing that a lot, because I haven't been. I find I don't like to hunt unless I've got the resources to capitalize on that, right? I wasn't talking about his stomach. Because, I mean, you know, you need a lot of wood to actually eat one of these animals or get one of these animals finished up. 2 kilograms. Now, am I warming here? Yes. All right. 2 more. Do we have any sticks left? Or did I throw all of those on? Alright. 56 minutes. 56 minutes. Alright. And this is cooked. Perfect. Now, it was over here that I saw those sticks. I saw the sticks and, you know, because I'm worried about taking too much cold damage, I didn't pick them all up. So there was a few. Really, this is some serious backwards planning. You don't. You don't go out here and plan on hunting a moose with 5 pieces of reclaimed. I actually really wished I would have had, say, 4 or 5 pieces of coal on me to hunt this moose. Yeah, you're warming up again. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not because of it's a good reason. You're just complaining. Man, you are an interesting animal, I tell you. All right. Oh boy, is that ever cold, right? It's on its side and everything. Okay. Come on in here. Alright, alright. Oh, here, you just throw another stick on there. Feel the heat coming off there. Alright. Warm that up. Down it. Alright. Things are good. Things are looking up. 18 minutes, 22 minutes. Alright. Hopefully this thing's not burnt to a crisp in here.
Can't feel my hands.
Eh, well. Ah, perfect. Running myself back and forth to the point of exhaustion isn't a good tactic either. That's why I don't do how-to videos. You know, like where it's like, I'm going to teach you how to play the long dark. Don't do what I do. I mean, if you find a trick that I do and it works for you, yeah, oh yeah, steal that. But yeah, I am not what somebody would call an instructional kind of guy. Because, I mean, this is not a good idea. Like what I am doing right now, just wandering around in the dark, looking for sticks so that I can spend the night in a fishing hut because I'm too tired to go home. It's just that's borderline suicidal for your character. Well, it is. You can run, but you can't hide. Except during times when you hide. Or did I wreck you guys? Man. This is not good. Because there's too much going on here. That's good. So I don't know. I don't trust this at all. I'll leave those to sit. All right, my friend. You're gonna hate me for it. No, don't extinguish. Go, 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 go. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, run. You can't run.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Well, since that's not doing you any good, we might as well walk to that nicely lit up little hut there. And would have been a little less damaging if I was at full health. Now, what I do with that is I'll go up to a...
Cold of my life.
I'll wait till it's obviously much warmer. With the bonus of the bearskin coat and all that jazz, you light your lantern and it feels like -5, and sometimes you can get it done with a hacksaw with taking not even any damage. Yeah, on day 500 and something, you can ask Pepper. She does it a lot. Whew. All right. Problem not solved, but basically, I guess we could say problem postponed for 6 hours, which I'm hoping, there it is, that's enough time to get me enough rest. I'm going to attract them while I'm in the hut here. So hopefully that's enough time for me to get enough rest so that I can go back down with some moose meat on me. And a pelt. And hopefully this thing doesn't spoil too much as I do this. So I'm just, yeah, this was going to be a just a quick introduction, but I thought I'd hunt a moose and show you how I react to a horrible situation, which isn't something I would advise you ever get yourself into. This isn't like super solid gameplay or anything like that. I started a guy off who was well above 100%. Actually, I probably should have had a tea. Well, doesn't that sound like doom? But 3 hours on that fire, I tell you. What do we got? Add some torches if I want to. All right, well, that makes me feel better. At least the fire's on my side. Oh, you can have that. Yeah, drink. So, because the fire recommended I sleep for 3 hours, I'm gonna follow its advice. It said 3 hours. If it said 3 minutes, I'd die, so. Because the blizzard doesn't sound like it's just backing right off. Alright, we sleep for another hour. Really? It's just vicious. All right, well that I think because the ambient temperature, the further it drops, the longer your fire lasts. And that's a long dark game mechanic. That's not something you want to try out in real life. Hence the disclaimer. If you try this, you might die. So let's sleep for another hour. That should kill off this blizzard. I mean, some of these storms are persistent, but this has been going on for several hours now. Well, it's not pretty out, but how much time do I got there? 32 minutes. Let's pick this up here. Alright, brutally cold still, brutally cold. That's not what I would call awesome. But I mean, it's really easy to get back down to civilization. You just kind of scoot down this hill. I have a feeling this blizzard wants to come back. It was just waiting for me to go back outside. Sure, you can come along, little fella. Now that moose is gonna pretty much...
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
rot really quick now that I've got the hide. The animals decay much faster. Like, you can get meat off them for a day or two, but once you take that hide, I guess it just kind of, well, take the hide off of them. The insides are completely exposed to the elements, and the thing just disappears. Well, settle down. We'll get you someplace to escape this cold. There's the bridge back. We can get up here. I guess I could go to the radio tower, but there's a potential bear and a couple of wolves on that route. I can kind of, just kind of skip down this hill and hit the farmhouse without too much difficulty. I'll almost need to make it in kind of a double run if I'm gonna try to get that food back. And this moose hide does take a, yeah, I bet you it would hurt. Yeah, the moose hide does take a bit of, hopefully that 32-minute fire is still going. Oh, there's the smoke. There we go. All right. Hello? Okay. All right. Still got time. I figure why not wait till the weather decides to be a little nicer. So. That was a hint, by the way, weather. You can be a little nicer now. Can't say I'm impressed by that. I just, I guess, what's a blizzard if you're not outside to enjoy it, right? So yeah, there's a bunch of cattails up here. It's actually kind of spooky in the middle of the night in the fog looking for sticks. I don't know, this is Pleasant Valley. If you trust Pleasant Valley, chances are you're going to get killed.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yes, it is. Now, I was through here, and I did find a piece of cedar already. I should have left it here. Probably would have been the smart move. See, I was here, definitely. Picnic spot.
Can't feel my feet.
No. Am I remembering correctly? Is there like a truck parked back here or something goofy? Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Freezing.
I know you're freezing. It's pretty much a perpetual state at this point. So yeah, I came up here literally to just kind of check that little river. I assumed, and I was wrong, that there wouldn't be a moose up here. Which, I really want this satchel. Really badly. Because I want all the warmth I can get. I'm not going to go double bear hide. But I'm not even looking for sticks. I'm looking for a cave. That would be really nice because I could spend some time up here outside. Let's have a little outside time. And eat a bunch of moose meat. All right. Well, so it's kind of obvious I'm not going to die anytime soon. So the idea is I am going to just hang out in this hut for until the weather either lets me go or tries harder to kill me. I think this weather system's actually... Well, look at there goes some crows. They're telling me that this weather system's just about done, and the wind seems to be letting up according to my fire here. We'll get some warmth on the go. I should harvest some more local mushrooms, I think. But yeah, we'll have a couple more hours. Well, actually, yeah, we'll do water. Yeah, see, I don't want the whole moose. Mostly, I just want the satchel. Let's warm up. Get ourselves straightened out here. That treatment did not do anything. I think that treatment did plenty. Oh, good, it's foggy. Hopefully the fog doesn't super bad close in and try to kill me. See, I wonder, should I keep trying to harvest this animal, or... They do have a bit more fire time, but this is when you get suckered into... I could chop down limbs, I could actually make a go of it out here, but I need to drop off my pelt. That's gotta happen. You're not... Alright. Alright, let's get back home with this gigantically heavy pelt, because that's part of the problem, is it's wiped out all of my and the way I went too, I was kind of close to a bear, but then I didn't have to go all this way. This is quite the distance. But yeah, I've been down here grabbing cattails. See, the river kind of does this really nice circle. Well, you can see on actual map of the place, but there's a nice circle, comes through here. Goes down there, there's a big rock canyon down there. Once you get locked into that, there's no getting out of it, so be prepared. There's, of course, the bridge. This is where the bear likes to play. Maybe, you know what, I'll just use that as a direct route now. I'll just come back that way. Yeah, so this is the accountant. He's doing okay. So total is 126, Timberwolf Mountain. Of course, you're going to plus or minus on that by however, probably 5 or so. Same as in Pleasant Valley. I don't think they're supposed to match. Also, you know, I may have miscounted at some point, but I was pretty diligent in my keeping track of my numbers and stuff. So, but you never know. Human error has done much more wrong than miscount some cattail stocks. You know, so don't be surprised if my numbers are completely out of sync with reality. But I'm pretty sure. But I'm also pretty surprised at how many cattails there are. Like, if you went on a starvation diet eating 5 a day, the amount of cattails that I've found so far, you could easily make a 100-day run on just cattails eating the 5 a day, let alone rishis and stuff like that. So a vegetarian run, you throw in a can of tomato soup. Let's not make it vegan. Let's go vegetarian. You know, you got your peaches, you got your tomato soup. You know, your teas, your various teas, coffees. Yeah, vegetarian run's completely viable. I haven't even hit the mother lode yet, and that would be the skeg and the Hush River Valley. Geez, those places are pretty rich. And Milton actually is nothing to sneeze at. You combine the basin with the upper. I think Milton is one of the heavy hitters too. So those 3 regions, you know, Broken Railroad's I'd say probably got close to maybe 100 once you get down into the ravine and stuff. Maybe not quite that much. Maybe more along the lines of like 70 or something like that. But still, I mean, all these cattails. That's 14 days in Broken Railroad on just cattails. Like, yeah, you do that starvation diet, and you can do an interloper vegetarian run easy for a long time. And if you don't mind wearing the animals, there's a tick that can bite you, and then you'll become allergic to meat, which to me is like some sort of nightmare. Let's not start a fire. Let's drop this behemoth. Yeah, look at that. 5 kilograms, did that say? Yeah, 5 kilograms. Still overweight, but mostly, yeah, because I'm tired. Got a bit of water, a lot of cattails. All right, so what else do we have here? Anything good? Look at all this cloth you can have. Interloper is the bomb. Look at all that. You got it all. Anyway, I'm going to leave off here. Just do some step and fetch. Maybe carve off a little more of that moose. And, yeah, I'll see you next time. Maybe we'll do some Dead Man Challenge. Because that's what I was going to do here. I was going to, say hello, do my thing, tell you what, but then I ended up hunting a moose. So I hope it's not too boring. We'll look again at our notes. Yeah, so... Yeah, you total these up there. There's 70. Wow. Yeah, that's close to 400, 400 cattails right there, and I haven't even gotten to the big areas yet. So, I didn't do the exact math, I just kind of stared at it there and thought about all the days you could get out of that food. Yeah, I should have warm up. Oh, he's already warm. Never mind, sorry. All right. We'll see you next time. So then, keep surviving. And hopefully this guy will too. And I'll just start off in the dead man. He's still in the dam, still standing there waiting. I honestly thought I would just be kind of dorking around with this guy, counting cattails. And instead, I am, it's a massive project. Oh, so good for carving up wood and... Alright, we'll see you next time. Till then, keep surviving.